Thomas Dwan Jr. is an American professional poker player who played online in the highest-stakes no-limit Texas Hold'em and Pot-Limit Omaha games, primarily on Full Tilt Poker under the screen name durrrr. Dwan has won prize money in live poker tournaments and has appeared on NBC's National Heads-Up Poker Championship, the 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th seasons of Poker After Dark, the 3rd, 4th and 5th seasons of Full Tilt Poker's $1 Million Cash Game, and the 5th and 6th seasons of GSN's High Stakes Poker. Dwan attended Boston University before dropping out to pursue poker full-time. Online poker. Dwan began playing online poker with a $50 bankroll. He initially focused on sit-and-go tournaments, later switching to multiplayer cash games then to heads-up cash games. According to highstakesdb.com, a site that tracks high-stakes online poker, Dwan earned $312,800 in 2007 on Full Tilt Poker and $5.41 million in 2008. Before the 2007 World Series of Poker, Dwan claimed to have lost, at the time, $2 million of his $3 million bankroll, over a 4-month period. He recovered from this loss within a year. In January 2009, Dwan lost more than $3.5 million, which he recovered after 6 months. However, from late October to late December 2009, Dwan suffered his then largest downswing, losing approximately $2 million to Phil Ivey, Elari Ziegman-Sahermes and $5 million to Victor Blom. In mid-November 2009, a player from Sweden using the online name Isildar1 challenged Dwan to a series of heads-up no-limit Hold'em cash games. Isildar1's foray into online high-stakes cash games began in late October, when he initially lost $1.1 million to Patrick Antonius, Brian Townsend, and other high-stakes players. By the beginning of November, Isildar1 had recovered his losses and challenged Dwan to a heads-up marathon playing 6 tables at a time with over $1 million in play. By the end of the week, Isildar1 had gone on the largest run in the history of online poker, winning approximately $5 million from Dwan, prompting Dwan to issue a live challenge to play Isildar1 at the Full Tilt Poker durrrr $1 Million Challenge. At the end of 2009, highstakesdb.com reported that Dwan had lost $4.35 million in 2009, putting his cumulative online poker winnings at Full Tilt since January 2007 at approximately $1.4 million. highstakesdb.com also reported that after stepping down in limits following his loss to Isildar1, Dwan won $2.7 million in December 2009. According to the same site, Dwan had more than recouped his 2009 losses in the first few months of 2010. He was reported to have won $1.6 million in the first 2 weeks of April 2010, and after a session in which he won $1.6 million from Sahermes in a little over 2 hours, was ahead $7.3 million for the year as of April 21. However, Dwan lost about $4 million in the next 3 weeks, leaving him ahead about $3.3 million for 2010. $1 Million Challenge. In January 2009, Dwan issued a $1 million challenge to play anyone online, with the exception of Phil Gorfand, heads up for 50,000 hands for tabling $200/$400 or higher no-limit Hold'em or Pot-Limit Omaha. If his opponent is ahead after 50,000 hands, Dwan agreed to give them $1,500,000 more, while if Dwan is ahead, he will get $500,000. Regarding his challengers, Dwan has said, "I think all of them actually are better overall poker players than me, by quite a bit. I happen to think in this one area, I might have a little edge, and we'll see if I do." Patrick Antonius and Daniel Katz are playing Dwan as part of the challenge, but no challenge has been completed. In October 2013, Katz was ahead about $1.2 million after roughly 20,000 hands. Since then, however, Katz has publicly claimed that Dwan has stopped playing and is not responding to his queries. Live tournaments. Dwan was 19 when he cashed in his first live tournament, finishing 12th in the £3,000 no-limit Texas Hold'em main event of the European Poker Tour's second season held in London, earning £7,000. His next cash was not until he was 21 years old, At the World Poker Tour's 2007 World Poker Finals $9,700 No Limit Hold'em Championship event, where he finished fourth earning $324,244. In January 2008, Dwan finished second at the Aussie Millions $3,000 Pot-Limit Omaha with Rebuys event, winning $103,200 and later finished in 62nd place in the $10,000 No Limit Hold'em main event, good for $25,000. Dwan finished second to James Michael Sowers at the 2008 WPT Borgata Winter Open in the preliminary $5,000 No Limit Hold'em event, earning $226,100. Dwan cashed twice in the first year that he was eligible to play in a World Series of Poker event held in the United States. Dwan reached the final table in the $10,000 World Championship mixed event at the 2008 World Series of Poker, finishing in 8th place, earning $54,144. He then nearly made another in a 7-person final table, but finished again in 8th, this time in the $5,000 No Limit 2-7 draw with Rebuys event, earning $45,110. Dwan participated in the 2008 NBC National Heads-Up Poker Championship, where in his first match he defeated Phil Hellmuth in the third hand. Dwan was eliminated in the next round by Mike Matusow. At the 2008 5-Star World Poker Classic, Dwan finished in 9th place, winning $184,670. At the 2010 WSOP in the $1,500 No Limit Hold'em event, Dwan finished in 2nd place for $381,885. In 2011, Dwan cashed 3 times at the 2011 WSOP, including a 5th place finish in the $10,000 HORSE Championship for $134,480. As of 2013, his total live tournament winnings exceed $2,200,000. Live cash games Dwan holds the record for the largest pot won in a televised live game at over $1.1 million, which occurred during the 4th season of Full Tilt Poker's $1 million cash game. This record broke the previous record of over $919,000 also won by Dwan in the 5th season of High Stakes Poker. Full Tilt Poker DURRR $1 Million Challenge. Dwan's $1 Million Challenge was expanded to a 500-hand live heads-up format in the Full Tilt Poker DURRR $1 Million Challenge. The event was held November 17 to 19, 2009, at Les Ambassadeurs Club in London and televised by Sky Sports. The rules of the challenge were that each player paid $250,000 for the privilege of playing. Blinds were set at $500/$1,000 with each opponent having the choice of playing either Texas Hold'em or Pot-Limit Omaha. Neither player could leave the match until at least 500 hands had been completed or one of them lost all of his buy-in and decided not to rebuy. Dwan's opponents were Marcelo Luck Express Moraliano, Elari Ziegman Sahermes, and Sami Eni2 George respectively. The first match between Dwan and Moraliano consisted mainly of Texas Hold'em, although the players did agree to play PLO near the end of the match. Dwan lost $22,500, which was highlighted by 2 bluffs by Moraliano. In the second match between Dwan and Sahermes, the players played only PLO. Although the match started surprisingly slow considering the history of online competition between Dwan and Sahermes, the match eventually became aggressive as expected. There were several large pots resulting in large swings in the players' unregistered trademark stacks. After 12 hours, the match concluded with Dwan winning $68,000. The final round pitted Dwan against George in an exclusively Texas Hold'em match. During the match, the parties agreed to a 7-2 prop bet wherein if a player wins a pot with 7-2 then he earns an additional $10,000. This led to one of the most memorable bluffs in television poker when Dwan bet $479,500 on the river, all in, into a pot of only $162,000. Dwan was bluffing with 7-2 against George unregistered trademark S2 pair. George folded his 2 pair after much consideration even though Dwan, after making a 6x pre-flop raise, had said he had 7-2 and just wanted the blinds. George went on to lose $750,000. Dwan made a final profit of $795,500 after winning 2 of the 3 matches. Team Full Tilt. In November 2009, Dwan became a member of Team Full Tilt and re-signed as a brand ambassador for the site on October 15, 2012. In December 2013, Full Tilt Poker confirmed that they and Dwan agreed to part ways following the recent expiration of Dwan Jr. unregistered trademark S contract. Notes